Both of these raids striking high-value targets by surprise. So how would a raid like this unfold? We have former Navy SEAL and CEO of the United States Continued Service, Jonathan Gilliam, joining us this morning. Jonathan, thanks a lot.
Pleasure to be here.
So how complex were these raids, from what we can tell?
Well, the complexity, these are raids that are typical. I mean, we do snatch and grabs all the time, or we go in and do direct action missions, which you saw actually in Somalia. So this is, I would say that this is something they do over and over and over again. They're practiced, they're rehearsed, and then they actually do these attacks quite often. But the fact that it's a high-value target makes it look much, much bigger, just like the Osama bin Laden raid. That was really a typical raid. It just happened to be him.
Is it harder to capture the suspect alive?
It depends on the environment, and when you go in, the way we do things is we look at the every outcome that you could possibly have. We set up standard operating procedures so that the operations go down as fluidly as possible, and when it moves into the unknown, we've pretty much planned every contingency that we can.
So is that what happened in Somalia? It moved into the unknown because they came under heavy fire. Right. We didn't get the top guy. We were going for the leader of al-Shabaab. He managed to get away. We got one of the guys right underneath him, though, and we're able to get him. So unknown, is that what happened here?
Probably so, but also we were looking to diminish their capacities. And I think that you're going to see over there, from what I'm hearing, you're going to see a very, very increased diminishing capability of al-Shabaab because of this raid.
How much safer is America this morning because of this?
Well, we're looking at a global war. The war on terrorism is global, and so people want to say, they want to ask, why do you go into Libya? Why are you going to Somalia? But all these different things, we're not fighting one country, we're fighting a glal war. So we have to go where the target is.
But
so we're going to be much more
Are we going to be able to get a lot of information out of these individuals? And is that going to be to our advantage that they are alive and not dead?
Well, we're going to diminish their capabilities, first of all, but secondly, we're going to get intel from any of the attacks that we go through.
Right.
And you have to look at the follow-on pieces of the investigative pie. And we're not just looking at SEALs here. We're talking about FBI, CIA, all the intelligence communities, the Army. Everybody's involved in this. And when we got to look at unconventional warfare, which is what this is, which is a tactical attack that is for the better overall strategic outcome. And so this attack will cause ripples that we will gain intelligence from.
Jonathan Gilliam, thank you for your service to our country, number one, and thank you for analyzing it this morning. Former Navy SEAL and former FBI agent. Thanks, Jonathan.
My pleasure.
Thanks.
All right.